Celebrity hair, Metro News. Jen Mills for Metro.co.uk Thursday the 11th of May 2017 11:46 p.m. A strand of Elvis's hair is worth a lot. Picture, Catawiki.com. Next time you go to the hairdressers, check to make sure they're not stealthily saving locks of your hair. That's what happened when Elvis went for a cut, and now those strands which were swept off the floor are now selling for thousands of pounds. For fans and super fans of music icons, there is the assumption that if you own a lock of hair that once belonged to someone famous, you would feel like you own a part of them forever, Mark Borgman said. He's from Catawiki, an auction house for special objects including dead people's hair. Picture, Catawiki. More, take that planning 30-year anniversary tour with Jason Orange and Robbie Williams. Last week, a lock of hair belonging to Elvis Presley sold for over £1,000. The lock, which is in pristine condition, had been saved by Elvis's personal barber, Gill Gilleland, who toured with Elvis for more than 20 years. Clearly foreseeing the value of the king of rock's locks, after dyeing the hair black and cutting it, he saved strands in a towel and took them home. After Elvis's death in 1977, Mr. Gilleland is said to have started selling strands of the hair in a souvenir shop on the street opposite the singer's home Graceland in Memphis in the U.S. Hair from the Beatles is also lucrative. Picture, Catawiki. More, ex-wife granted £453 million in bumper divorce settlement. Then, eventually, following numerous auctions of the hair over 20 years ago, it came into the hands of the seller in this auction, based in the Netherlands. The same seller, who has recognized the value of celebrity hair for years, also recently sold the hair of John Lennon for £1,100 and George Harrison for £2,193. How is hair auctioned? It's usually sold in strands, locks or clumps. The strands of Elvis, George Harrison and John Lennon are accumulated of 4 to 5 single hairs, putting a rough price of £500 for each single hair belonging to George Harrison. Mark said, Napoleon could have had the most valuable hair ever. Picture, Getty. More rarely, it can be sold a single hair. In 2015, Catawiki sold a minuscule piece of hair belonging Napoleon Bonaparte which was only 1 centimeter long and sold for £1,687. If you measure the price per centimeter, this is probably the most expensive piece of hair ever sold, Mark said. Often, hair is sold in clumps. In fact, Justin Bieber sold a whole clump of his own hair for £25,000 in 2011, donating proceeds to charity. John Lennon's hair is extremely valuable. Picture, Catawiki. According to Catawiki, some of the most expensive hair ever sold includes 4. John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, President of the USA 1961 to 1963. Picture, Getty Images. His hairdresser also saved strands of his hair. This is usually how celebrity hair first goes on sale. In Kennedy's case, it was Harry Gelbart, a famous barber at the time. He obtained the pieces of hair from Kennedy's last haircut before he was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. The strands of hair were sold for £3,510 in Beverly Hills. 3. Beethoven. Picture, Getty. The legendary composer is also famous in the world of celebrity hair. Various locks were sold for £6,161 in 1994. There is even a book written about his hair. 2. David Bowie. Picture, Getty. An employee at Madame Tussauds saved a piece of his hair while preparing a waxwork. It was expected that his hair would sell for £3,375, but it fetched £15,000 in June 2016. If the employee had waited a few years, they would have made